And this story begins in the summer of 2024, starting at my mom's trailer. My cousin's birthday party was the following day, and he had invited both me and my sister to attend. At the time the story takes place, I was living with my mom, who is poverty-stricken, and that's why the story starts in a dirty trailer.
The College of Urban Affairs has had this partnership with the Nevada Partnership for Homeless Youth for over a decade, and they came to us with this idea, and I just was inspired by, oftentimes we have all these initiatives and we're trying to change and impact communities, and we sometimes don't recognize the people and the stories and the perspectives that are behind the movements, the scholarly movements and things that we do. So it was a great opportunity to work with these youth to help support and encourage them that their voices mattered, they had something important to share, and then to help them think about how they could do that in intentional ways that when you're not thinking about so much a connected audience, how you might craft and frame that story. So it was a wonderful opportunity just to help empower them telling their stories in the most effective way that they could.
Well, I mean, the scope of the problem is astonishing. We are one of the most disproportionately represented states in the country in terms of our population of youth experiencing homelessness, and the numbers that we heard today are really undercounts. Everyone knows that they're undercounts, so a better estimate in the state is maybe up to 30,000 youth that could be experiencing homelessness. It's just a huge problem, and frankly, we lack the resources to adequately meet the need. We desperately need more permanent supportive housing. We need more long-term shelter and support. So I had two storytellers that I mentored, Elijah and Nubian.
One of the main purposes of us doing the movement and all of our summits is to uplift youth voice. But that doesn't always happen organically. Sometimes young people need support, sometimes young people need time, and sometimes young people need the knowledge and skills on how to actually uplift their voice. Not only did the mentorship help young people actually tell their stories and uplift their voice, but it's actually a form of therapy as well for young people. It's a form of healing for them to be able to talk about their stories, their experience, or whatever just inspires them. So I think we accomplished that today, but that wouldn't have happened without that mentorship kind of creating and fostering that environment that the young people needed to find the bravery, to find, their inner voice and to let it shine.